Hi everyone, it's Kim here. I went scrapbooking yesterday. That would be, July 11th, 2015. And I got quite a bit done. I wanted to share some of the designs that I came up with. The first couple of pages I used a package that I got from, I believe it was Scrapbook Daily Deals. I get emails about their deals that they have, and I actually bought 2 packets of this particular one. This was a long time ago, but you might be able to find it. It's Imaginese, and what it came with was, just for one packet, it came with buttons, and they had these little embellishments all in these little boxes here, and I've been using them, so they're kind of loose right now, but all these, they're not really chipboard, but almost like chipboard. And I don't want to lose them, so I'm going to put them right in there. And they have cameras and suitcases and little sayings. This one here you'll see on one of the layouts. It's a little geotag. This here is like little photo frames and a little weather vane. It also came with journaling tags, just one per package. And this is also that came with it. And then some little rhinestone gem thingies. It came with a journaling page if you want to cut these up, or you could just use them as a plain piece of paper too. And that's the back of it. And then just looking at these papers real quickly. Perfect for traveling. Now the reason why I got 2 of them was because we do travel. We do go places, and my husband especially travels for his business, and so I wanted to always have this on hand. Very fun to have it for a mini album as well. If somebody's gone on a vacation, you can make a mini album for them, or I'll make it for you if you want me to do that. And just thumbing through these adorable papers. Got my scraps here. All right, let's get to the page. I actually had done these and then didn't write anything down, so I went onto the Cricut Design Space and searched everything again and found out where I got this stuff from. So we'll start with the font, and the font is from the Cricut Craft Room, and I did the regular and the bold, so it's got 2 layers to it. Of course you can't see it, so let me bring it down here. There it is. And then the little suitcase tags, can't seem to get my thought out this morning. I searched Boston because this trip is when my husband and my son went to Boston, and it came up with these 2 little tags, and I went ahead and used my Cricut pens and wrote their names on it. These little tabs here came from Bits and Pieces, and there's 2 layers to these tabs, but I just wanted to use the outside so I could use it as a journaling tag. Now the airplane, I copied and paste. Well, I really can't get my thoughts out. And I flipped one of these, or I think it's mirror. It's called mirror on the Cricut Design Space. So we've got to this here, and that airplane came from Everyday Pop-Up Cards, believe it or not. And then I have a little suitcase border down here. Now I made this myself. The actual suitcase is just one of them, and it came from summer vacation. And I tried to weld it. I was using my iPad, and I thought I had done it correctly, but I didn't. So there's a little bit here and there that didn't weld together, but I was okay with that. And then the arrows came from when I was a kid, and there's 2 layers to this, but I just wanted the one. I didn't want to have a bunch of layers on that one. All right, same for this. This is the Cricut Craft Room. Just made it really big, so it stretched it out. This is one of the embellishments from that kit. This little geotag is the one I showed you, earlier when I was going through all what's in it. The photo mats are from the Close to My Heart art booking. And how I did this was I measured the picture, and then on the Cricut Design Space, I made sure that the grid was up, and I stretched it out so that the inside of this was exactly the size of the picture. If you need me to do a tutorial on that, let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. Let's see if I can get my camera out a little bit more. Thanks. Then this cut out the arrows, so I went ahead and used the arrows There's some embellishments from Paper Studio, and that's part of the pack as well. Now this one, you know, I don't know if you guys, when you scrapbook, you come up with ideas and you go, wow, how did I come up with that idea? Well, that's what happened here. Basically what I did was I took this camera paper and I cut off the corners. And then I laid it on a 12 by 12. Then I did a star border, and forgot to look up where I got the star border from. And if you want to know, let me know. Just leave a comment and I'll figure it out for you. And then just some embellishments. I kind of distressed edged this. These pictures, I love these pictures. This is the first time that my son has ever been, he and I have been away from each other. He's like 17. Not by choice, just haven't had the opportunity. But he was actually having a great time. I won't get into the story, but that was out his hotel window. He took a picture for me, and it was snowing. It was really cold. These are just you know, some random letters there. So anyway, that's that design. First time he was on a subway, and they took a train to go back and forth to this event they were going to. I used my white gel pen, and for this one I used the camera paper, and then I put a solid piece down the middle, but I also angled it. So it was an angle like this, but it's just a little bit different of a design. Instead of it being this way, it's straight up and down. And then those are some of the embellishments, and the same here. And then one thing I did that I don't think I've ever done before is I put little sticker letters on the actual photos. So I did selfie, text me, hold on, and smile. And then I just put a couple of little love, kiss, and relax there as well. All right, and the next pages that I got done, I used the Getaway. I bought this at the Anaheim Scrapbook Expo, and I think my friend Cherie, her brother-in-law, bought her this pack as well. I think this is one of them. So Cherie, here's what I did with this. I got a lot of other ideas, but here's what I did with this one. The base paper has these little world things, and I double layered this. I did a rust color that matches with this world here, and then I also used the black and white. So the colors in this are kind of random, and I just hopefully they blend it all together. This is washi tape. This is corrugated black cardboard. These are little paper clips. They're actual paper that I got from Michael's in their little dollar bin. This is just an arrow from that sticker set. These are foam letters. This I use my Epiphany chevron punch. This is a circle cork thing that I got from Michael's, but I stamped on it with my Fiskars stamp. I used some sticker letters to just sort of describe, you know, what each picture was. On this one I wasn't sure about, so I left this one blank. And then there's just some other little doodads here and there on that one. So you've got, you know, your main picture in the middle, and then you have your pictures down here. Now, they took probably 50, 60 pictures, so I had to go through and pick out the ones that I thought were, you know, most prominent for this trip. My husband actually moved to Boston when he was 16, and he lived there for quite a while. So that's that story. Now this one is the one that I particularly wanted to show you, and this one's for you, Joan. Let me go back for a second here. So the title of these two pages is Here and There. This is a sticker from that packet that I got, and I did a little journaling tag here, some more washi tape. This is from that same paper pack, some little veneer suitcase and camera. I might go back and do some detail on these, and I thought I'd throw in some little veneer snowflakes. This is from a 12 by 12, this Boston, and it was like all blue. But what I did was I cut off the Boston word and kind of did, you know, the city that was at the bottom. I used my Epiphany stamp punch again, and this is just a hello stamp from the Close to My Heart stamp sets that I bought a long time ago. Shh. Sorry about that. Some more corrugated paper here. Okay, so here's the fun part. Oh, Shotzi. she's feeling better at least. Long story short, she was very, very sick and in the doggy hospital. Shh. Quiet, Missy. Sorry. Okay. I splurged and bought the Fuse pack from HSN last week or so. And I did my very first waterfall. So here it goes. Because we had so many pictures for this, that set comes with the paper and the special Fuse paper and a bunch of these holders, I guess you would call it. So what I did, I'll just flip this up, check this out, Miss Joan, and I put a picture here, and you have to kind of put it upside down so that when you flip it up, it goes like this. You can still see that city scene, and I put little arrows on here, and again, there's some more of the city, lots and lots of snow when they went, some more of the city, and I just kept going on and on. So this waterfall idea is perfect because when you have a lot of pictures, you don't want to have like, I don't know, 50, 60 pages in your scrapbook album. The last thing I did, and I also got this from my friend Joan, she did a layout she shared with me that had like a film strip, and I searched film strip on Cricut Design Space, and I don't remember exactly where this came from. But what I did is I used my Canon Selfie, and I reduced it down to, if you have a Canon Selfie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I reduced it down to 8 pictures onto one 4x6, and that's how it turned out. I had some other photos from a different event that I squeezed in that one as well. So that's how that worked. This is, I just made a main picture here. This is my hubby, and I put a little birthday banner for him when he came home. Another story, he had gone to Europe to travel on business and was only supposed to be gone for a week. He got stuck there for 3 weeks. The night that he came home was his birthday, so I did take him out to dinner, but I made a banner for him, and I just did a little, a little banner thing here, and some little stickers that came with that set too, and then the paper as well. All right, everybody, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll get back to you, and I think that's it for now. Have a great day.